back to my channel. So today I filmed this super dramatic, glittery party makeup look. This is actually somewhat of the makeup look that I wore for New Year's Eve this year. I did kind of make some adjustments just to make it a little bit more dramatic and fun. But for the most part, this is what I wore. So it's really fun, really dramatic, and actually pretty easy to create. And I decided to pair it with a kind of natural, more natural looking lip rather than something that is super dramatic, just to kind of balance out this look and make it kind of a little bit more natural. I know you're probably like, natural? Like, what are you talking about? But you know what I mean. But I also said this in the video, if you want to do a dark vampy lip, it will also look super gorgeous. I just kind of wanted to do a natural lip. So anyways, with that being said, if you would like to see how I got this look, then keep watching. Okay, so what I'm going to be starting out by doing is taking some concealer, of course. This is Maybelline's Master Conceal. I'm just going to take this and use it to prime my eyelids for my eyeshadow. And I'm going to be blending that out with my Morphe E8 brush. This is my new favorite brush for blending out any concealer underneath my eyelids and on my eyelids. So I'm just going to be taking that and putting a little dot on each eyelid. And then I'm just going to go ahead and tap it out with my fingers just a little bit. And then I'll blend it all in with my brush. Got a little bit more than I need, but that's okay. I'm just going to take my brush and blend that out. Next, I'm just going to go in with any bone-colored eyeshadow. This is NYX Lace, and you can use any like face-setting powder or just like even a translucent powder. And I'm just going to take that and set the concealer. I always will go in and set my concealer with some sort of a powder, and that will make sure that your eyeshadow does not stick to the concealer and get tacky, and it just helps with any type of blending out that you're going to be doing with your eyeshadows. So I'm just taking that and going from my lash line to my brows, making sure that everything is covered with some powder. Next, going in with eyeshadow, I'm using the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. I know, an oldie but a goldie. And I'm going in with the shade Tease. It's kind of like a mauve taupe color, and just taking that on one of my Sigma E40 tapered blending brush. I'm just taking that and I'm going to start by using that as my transitional color. So I'm just taking that and blending it into the crease, down on my lid, and this will help blend any of the dark colors together from the lid up into the crease. Next, just to build up my crease color a little bit more, I'm taking Cocoa Bear by Makeup Geek. It's just a kind of chocolatey brown eyeshadow, and I'm just taking that on my Sigma E25 blending E25 brush. And I'm just taking that and I'm going to add a little bit more color into my crease and also define it and just smoke it out a little bit more. You'll notice throughout this video I'm just taking a little bit, like every time I do an eyeshadow color, I'm going to be taking a little bit darker of a color and a little bit denser of a brush just to really build up and define and smoke out my crease and just make this look all come together. So I'm just wiping that from outer corner all the way into inner corner with windshield wiper motions, and then I will go back in when I'm done and blend it out with my E40 brush again. Okay, so now I'm just going to go back in and blend those colors in together with my fluffy brush. So now we are just going to go back in with one more eyeshadow color. I'm using Blackout by Urban Decay. So I am using, this is e.l.f.'s blending eye brush. It is a really dense brush compared to the ones that I've been using. Like I said, I'm going to be using more dense brushes to build up the eye look even more. So I'm just very light-handedly going to go in and just tap a little bit of Blackout onto the brush. And then I'm going to, of course, tap off any excess. And then very lightly just start applying that into the outer corner. And this is just going to smoke out the look a little bit more. So I'm just going to start out very light and then start building up this black. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with my Sigma E25 brush, and just with a little bit more of the Cocoa Bear, I'm going to blend that black in. And then gonna go back in with my Sigma E40 and blend all of that out. So now going in with the star of the show, this is ColourPop's eyeshadow, and it is in Millionaire, and it's a really pretty gold kind of glittery eyeshadow. I'm going to go in and go in actually with my finger. Usually I use a brush, but I'm going to try this with my finger and just see how it works. So just kind of packing it onto my finger pretty heavily. And I'm going to go in and just start applying it to the lid, out to the black. Just gonna build this color up so that it really stands out. I'm trying to get it as close the crease as I can without getting it into the crease. That is my goal, to just keep it strictly on the lid. And I'm just going to take it over into the black just a little bit just to blend it together. So next I'm going to use this. It's by Ulta. It is their glitter eyeshadow top coat in Bronze Bombshell. And this one is a gorgeous eyeshadow. I really like this eyeshadow. And pack it on my eyelid just right over top of the Millionaire. See, as you can see, it looks way more gold than this eye, so I'm going to go in and do that eye as well. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with some MAC Fix Plus. So I'm just going to spray it and kind of soak it, not really. Just give a couple squirts onto it. And then going in with Urban Decay Heavy Metal Loose Glitter, and this is in Gold Mine. So this stuff is actually kind of messy if you move it around a lot. Like during my move, it completely went crazy. Like, see, I haven't even opened it. It's already all over my finger. It just makes a mess, but it's really pretty. So I'm just taking what's in the lid, and with my damp brush, I'm just sticking it in to the lid and picking up some glitter, and I'm just going to plop that right on top, kind of sparsely. It doesn't have to be packed on and super crazy, but I just want to give my eyes a little bit more of a pop. So I'm just going to go in with some Maybelline gel liner and my Sigma E65 small angled brush, and I'm just going to do a quick strip of some liner just right on my lash line, just to make a place for the band to go so that you won't be able to see it. So now I'm gonna go ahead with some mascara and coat my lashes for some false lashes. So now for lashes, I'm going to go in with Cocoa lashes, and these ones are in the style Cocoa. I've never tried these. I haven't even pulled them out of the package yet. They just came in the mail yesterday, so I am going to try them out today. Look how they are pretty dramatic. So let's see how these go. Oh my goodness, look at how long they are. Like how far off they go. I'm gonna have to cut them like halfway off. So I'm just gonna take them and kind of bend them around a little bit, just because it's the first time using them, so they're not really fitted to my eye. Okay, and then now I'm going to go in with my Duo Adhesive Dark Lash Glue. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys want to see a how to apply false lashes video, because I would love to do that for you. I don't think I've never used this dramatic of a lash. Like, these are intense. I don't know if the camera's picking up how long, like, they touched my eyebrow. Amazing. Alright, so I'm going to do the same thing to the other one. Trim it and then bend it. Okay, and that is the finished eye look. So I'm going to clean this off and I will be right back. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to my face, and as you can see, my neck and my face are two different colors because I am self-tanned right now, and that's why my hands are kind of crazy looking. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my face with the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser Primer. And I'm just going to really focus that into my T-zone and just kind of really make sure to push it into my pores and also my fine lines on my face. So now for foundation, I am going to be going in with the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Transforming Foundation. And right now I am in the color 25 Nude Beige. So this will match my neck, not my face, and that's what we want right now. So I'm just gonna take that and start kind of plopping it onto my face with my finger. Clean fingers, of course. And then to start buffing that out, I am going to be using the Morphe 439 brush. I don't know exactly what it's called. This is my all-time favorite brush for foundation. It is just so big and dense, and it really just blends everything out so seamlessly and so perfect. Also, if you are self-tanned, you want to make sure to go over your ears with your foundation if you don't do it with your self-tanner. I don't, because I don't know what my ears would look like with self-tanner in it. Might not be too cute. So I always just take my foundation and go over my ear with it so that you don't have like these stark white earlobes. Making sure to blend it in with my tan down my neck. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go in and quickly do my brows. I just used the Maybelline Define a Brow in dark blonde so dark blonde. This is also good for strawberry blonde hair colors, which is exactly what I need. So now I'm just going to spoolie them out a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with some concealer and just sharpen up the edges. So now eyebrows are done. So since I'm doing a full face party makeup look, I'm going to go all out and conceal my face and do the whole bronzer, contour, blush, highlighter, all that crazy stuff. So for highlighter, or for concealer and highlighter, I'm going to be using the MAC Pro Longwear concealer, and this one is in NC15. It is a little bit light for me right now because I am self-tanned, but we will make it work. So I'm just dotting that like that, kind of in a half triangle. And then I'm going in with my Real Techniques Duo Fiber Contour Brush, and I'm going to use that to blend out this concealer. Okay, so now that we have that done, no, I'm just joking. So I'm going to actually go in with my foundation brush and blend that out, and that will also help to blend the kind of stark white concealer in with my darker foundation. It's a really good tip if you are using a too light of a concealer. Just take your foundation brush and kind of blend it all together, and it will help make it look a little bit more natural. So then I'm just going to take that on the center of my face as well, like so. And then going back in once again with my foundation brush and just blending all of that out. Okay, now to set all that concealer, I'm taking my NYX blotting powder. This is like my all-time favorite concealer setting powder, and this one is in BLP 01 Light. It is just the lightest color. It's not quite translucent, but it's pretty light. So I'm just going to set all of that down. Okay, and then to set the rest of my face, I'm going in with my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Powder. And this one, they don't give the colors on the back. This one is in like the second darkest color, so it goes the lightest and then the next one. So I know like the foundations go 101, 102. So this would be like the 102 of the powders. I don't know how the powders work, but yeah, this is just the second one up. And I'm just going to set the rest of my face with this powder. I'm using my Sigma Large Powder F30 brush. Okay, so now to contour, I'm going to be using this e.l.f., I believe it's called their pressed powder. I can't really see, the label's kind of worn off. But this is in the color Light Beige, and it's a little bit darker than me, so I like to use it as a contour. And for my brush, I'm using the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. So I'm just going to take that and kind of rub it in there. Yeah, see, and it's, as you can tell, a $2 powder is going to fall apart. So I'm just going to take that and tap off the excess and then carve out my cheekbones. I'm going to do my cheekbones, my hairline, my nose, my lower lip, and also my jawline. It was actually cool to find out that this stuff kind of works as a contour. I mean, it's not super crazy and heavy that I would have to use a darker shade to do like a more crazy contour, but this just does a little bit of sculpting and it's actually kind of nice. And then my lip, contouring the lower lip just right like on the rim of it will make your lip look it'll give kind of like a shadow, almost a shadow, and make your lip look a little bit more full. So now to bronze my face, I'm using this Bare Minerals bronzer, and this one is in Warmth. And this stuff is like super duper crazy pigmented, so I'm going to use a super light hand. And to bronze my face, I'm using the Real Techniques Duo Fiber Face Brush. So I'm just taking whatever's in the lid. You can see there's a little bit in the lid, and I'm just going to take my brush and kind of like chuck it in there, and then like really make sure to tap off the excess. Because I really like this stuff, but I have noticed that it does make my skin look a little bit kind of patchy. So I just make sure that I use a super light hand when doing this. So I'm just going to bronze up my cheekbones and take it up to my forehead, go around my hairline, and then maybe a little bit on my jaw. So now I've bronzed up my face a little bit. And then for blush, I'm going in with my absolute favorite blush like of all time. This is MAC's Rosy Outlook, and it's just a super pretty like baby pink color, and it's just so light and so feminine, and I love this and I will use it for the rest of my life. So I'm just taking my Sigma F40 large angled contour brush, and I'm just going to apply that to the apples of my cheeks and kind of pull it back more towards my hair. gosh, look at how pretty. That just adds a little bit of color to your face and it just makes you look so pretty. And then I'm going to go in with a dual fiber brush and blend all of that out. So now I'm going to highlight using, this is Becca's Champagne Pop. This is the one that Jaclyn Hill created with them. And this is a perfect highlighter for this look because it has like enough gold just to kind of pull the entire look together and make all the gold really pop. So I'm using this Ulta blush brush actually, but it's really like fine, so it's more of like a fan brush. I really like to use this as a highlighting brush. And I'm just going to apply some highlighter to my cheekbones. See, look how pretty that is. It's gorgeous. She did an amazing job with this highlighter. And then I'm going to apply a little bit to my temples. And then on the center of my forehead. A little bit on the bridge of my nose, and then on my chin, and then also a little bit on my Cupid's bow. Okay, so I'm also going to take a little bit of that highlighter and highlight my brow bone and also the inner corner of my eyes, just to make that inner corner really pop. Nice. Pretty. Okay, so I'm going to go in and finish up the eyes and then we will be finished with this look. So I'm going to take a Maybelline Kohl eyeliner. This is in Onyx, but it's just a black eyeliner. And I am going to line my upper waterline just to kind of pull, see, like you can see my waterline underneath my lashes, and I don't really like that look. I like it to all be, like if I'm gonna go with a crazy dramatic lash, I'm going to be sure to like make sure that it's dramatic and black or whatever color I'm going for. And yeah, oh, my kitty just jumped up. You know what, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna be a little daredevil, and I'm going to go back in with Blackout, just a like super duper duper tiny amount, and I'm going to put that in my outer corner right here, just like so. Okay, and then going in with my Sigma E30 pencil brush. And I'm going to go back in with the Tease color from the Naked 2 palette and really smoke that out. Blend everything together and just pull this look together. Okay, I love a smoked out lower lash line, like it's so pretty. I actually think I'm going to go back in with the Maybelline pencil and do my lower waterline as well. And a good trick, rather than pulling down on your waterline or on your lower lash line and causing premature wrinkles, a good technique is to take your finger and push it into like your lower lash line, and it will make your waterline push out. So, and as far as I'm concerned, that does not cause any wrinkles in the future. So Yes. Could be nice and so dramatic. Okay, so to finish off this look, actually we still gotta do the lips, but to finish off this eye look, we are going to apply some mascara to the lower lashes. Okay, so for lips today, I am using ColourPop's Ultra Matte Lip, and this one is in Meaty, and it is the prettiest, like a dusty rose, mauve taupey pink color, and it is super simple for a look like this. Like, it's not like a nude, but it's also not like a super dramatic lip, so it is perfect for a dramatic eye look, just to kind of pull it all together but not be super dramatic as well. But by all means, if you want to go for a dark vampy lip, then you do you, but I like a simple lip right now. Alrighty, and that is the finished look. I really hope you guys liked this video. I think that this makeup look turned out so pretty. Like, I love it. I want to go party right now, and I want to go dance and go to a club and just do all that crazy stuff right now because I just feel so glamorous. But unfortunately, it is 1 o'clock on Sunday, so I really don't got anywhere to go. So I'm probably just going to go wash this off, get into some PJs, watch some Netflix, and go to sleep. So anyways, with that being said, I hope you guys really liked this tutorial. Give this video a thumbs up if you did like it. It really does help my channel out. Also, please subscribe if you aren't subscribed already so that you don't miss out on any future videos. And let me know what you guys think about talk through videos. I actually really like doing this video. It's kind of fun rather than doing some boring old voiceover. So let me know what you guys think, and also let me know if you have any requests for videos for me to do for you, and I will try my best to do those. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.